Hello and welcome to Fantasy Author Reacts. I'm your fantasy author, and we are reacting to Helluva Boss. Now, last time we reacted to the pilot, and afterward I was informed that it's not exactly canon, and that not all the characters are consistent there. And yeah, so I'm treating this as kind of like a fresh reboot after one episode. I guess what I'm saying is I'm treating the pilot like a pilot. But before we get into it, like I said, I'm a fantasy author. I got a book coming out later this year. If you're interested in the concept of an army of angels coming and attacking this floating island civilization, and a ragtag team needs to find a way to fight back and found family and all that, then stick around for that. It's called The Seven Rangers, and it's a good time. But with that aside, let's get into Helluva Boss. I really enjoyed Has Been. I had some criticisms, but I really enjoyed it for what it was. And this creator, Vivzipop, I think they write it. I don't know their pronouns, but I think they write it and produce it. But they're really good at making a compelling cast of characters that they establish very quickly. And so I'm curious to see how this iterates on that. I don't know if this came first or second or even what the relationship is between the two, but I'm excited to find out. So let's just get into it.
I was a good person before it all went down.
Oh, I missed some narration. Also, yes, this is an adult show for adults. So if you're not an adult, bye.
I was a good person before it all went down.
It also said flashing lights, so be aware.
Entire life.
Learning is fun. So we got immediately opening up with the show that I know is very murdery, with like an innocent looking vibrant schoolhouse, which is interesting. Nope. Too happy. Already I can see what this is doing. This is setting up a tonal contrast, which is a really fun tool to kind of get into the meat of your story. Because I know it's a murdery story. We're starting with something this happy. Are you kidding? No. Something's going to go wrong. And given that this hand is the first character we see, I'm guessing it's going to go wrong with the owner of this hand.
Morning.
Left-handed, by the way.
I hope you all did your homework.
Oh, now right-handed. Ambidextrous.
We love to do our homework, and we love our teacher too.
Then when I throw out these fun questions, you should know just what to do.
Okay.
2 plus 6 is 8, and good behavior is, and it's now that part of the class when we...
There's so much just going by. I'm trying to take in these background details, but this teacher is a metahuman, I believe, on account of how fast they were able to write this. Anyway.
Time of day and date.
It's 9 in the morning on January 8th.
All right.
And it's your husband's birthday. La, la, la.
It's your husband's birthday. Is there someone with a dunce cap in the corner? Okay. Let's see. Got the alphabet and numbers, multiplication. Okay, not seeing too much of the environment to take in that could clue me in. But yeah, this is gonna go to shit. I know it is. You can't trick me, Vivzipop. Here it is. So, annoyed by kids or freaking out because they just said it's your husband's birthday?
Oh, my stars! Stop singing, children. Hush up now. I forgot it's my husband's birthday. I didn't get him anything special.
Maybe if we call him.
I'm looking at their courses here. We got math, music, history, art. Okay, so pretty standard stuff.
We could do a happy birthday surprise.
Oh, shoot. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Here it is.
We're not gonna use things. Right there. Oh, yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, with the kids there.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, well, that's a murder face if I've ever seen one. Even the dunce in the corner knows it.
Wait, this is Mayberry. Remember what you taught us? Think before you act.
Mayberry, as in Mayberry whoever. Oh, Mayberry this child. Goodness. Oh! Well, that's a dead child. Children's. That was okay. In a past life on YouTube, I used to do like this versus show. If you've ever heard of Death Battle, it's kind of like that, where I'd measure how fast things are. And let me tell you right now, that's a real fast takeoff for that car, and I want to measure it pixel by pixel and figure it out, but that's another life. Also, this license plate says penis. This one says pee before you go. Classy. Classic. Okay. Children's Zone 90. Okay. Oh, they left the stream up.
Shut up, Gerald! You
Is that a chainsaw?
Oh God, what have you done? She had a family.
We could have had a family!
Oh my gosh.
What have I done? In front of
And now she thinks it's time to talk to the live stream. Thanks for the sub, kid in the corner.
you all. I'm so sorry, my children. Don't forget to work on your times table.
Times tables. Oh!
You do everything right in life. Play by all the rules. And still get sent.
I did not see that coming. What an intro. So, in terms of setting tone, that does a lot of heavy work. And that's something you need to do whenever you're writing, is think about your tone and your themes and things like that. It's telling us, like, don't take things too seriously. There's going to be some tonal whiplash here. I think it's tended to be a mixed bag with Has-Been in terms of how the tonal whiplash lands for me, but it can be a really effective tool, and here I thought it worked great. So I'm excited to see that cast of characters with, I think it's Blitz, and I don't remember the others. I'm excited to see how they interact with whatever's going on here.
Down here with all the Hitlers and Epsteins of the world, after one measly massacre propelled by blind rage. So that's why I'm here. To get my revenge.
I mean,
On
was
who?
she hotter? I'm just saying, I had a hard time understanding the unprompted melodrama you just spat at me, Tits. Anyway, I don't think you quite understand
So,
how we're operating down here. See, we take revenge.
Again, that's a little bit of a technique called lampshading. I talked about it in the last episode. I think so. These are all starting to blend together. All the reactions I'm doing. I'm in a fugue state of reacting. But no, so lampshading is when, as a writer, you draw attention to something that could be sort of obtuse in a way to lessen the negative impact of it. In theory, it can be overdone, but by having this sort of melodramatic intro, if it's played totally straight, that sets a pretty distinct expectation for your tone. But by having Blitz here acknowledge it and say, yeah, nice melodrama, it's letting us know that the writer knew that it was a little melodramatic and not to take that too seriously, that it's all part of the fun.
Anyway, I don't think you quite understand how we're operating down here. See, we take revenge out on the living, and it sounds like the core cast of your sitcom of a death, frankly, are all probably down here in hell with you.
Not all of them.
Oh?
That horse survived. Now they all
How?
call her a hero.
Survived the chainsaw attack?
How does it feel to have survived such a crazy bitch?
I just hope that sick woman finally found peace.
You are so brave. Here's $2 million.
Oh, thank you.
Between the talk shows and
That's
donations-
fun. Okay, so they're setting it up as like everything that would drive a character bonkers trying to plan their revenge. Like everything is going right, and she got away with it too. So this is fun. It's setting up. It's almost structured like a heist. Isn't the genre I'm thinking of. Maybe you can help me out in the comments. It's not going to come to my brain right now. But where you open up, you get a like idea of the case and what's being set out, and then the fun's going to be how they execute on it, which might end up being a pun if they end up killing this lady.
bullshit, she made so much goddamn cash. Getting shot was the best thing to happen to her.
You're a hero.
You're a hero, girl.
My mama's a hero.
She is a hero.
Oh gosh. You're a hero. Okay, I am going to analyze their bedside. This is going to be a really awkward frame to pause on. Let's do it. Okay, so we got local hero, newest saint hanging up. We got their family at some kind of event. We got them with the check in the bedside, a shotgun or a rifle right next to the bed. Picture of their kids, cigarettes, a lighter, and then it's 3:15 a.m. Goodness. Okay, so that's enough of hanging on this frame. I just was wondering if there were any little details. And you know, I actually don't want to see the little details now that I'm thinking about it. You're a hero. You're a hero.
You're a hero.
How to deal with trauma 101 for these kids. Oh, and it's the same kids. And the same kid is in the corner with the dunce cap. Oh no. And then we got their wedding picture up now. Oh wait, that's a different person. Oh, I guess we knew that she was a cheater. Okay.
You're a hero.
She is not a hero!
Yeah, okay, yeah, my thoughts exactly.
So it's done. He's got a deranged client. Okay, more coffee, soiled my pants, horny client, deranged client, ghost, stole us. I don't know what that is. And then client giving birth. Okay. So this has done a really good job. When someone is too likable, when things go too well for them, it makes them it makes them unlikable in a sort of way. And you see this done intentionally here, which is being used to help us dislike this character that we are in theory going to see the downfall of. But you can also see it used in movies where they're criticized for having a Mary Sue. I know Captain Marvel gets criticized for that a lot. I didn't pay that much attention to when I saw it, so I don't know if it holds up. But like, if you have this character and they're just too good at everything, everything goes their way. It kind of makes them unlikable. Kvoth from Kingkiller Chronicles, even though I really liked Name of the Wind, he kind of falls into that in some ways. But the book knows he's like that, and there's some caveats there. But yeah, it's a really interesting technique where lots of times you want to give your antagonist a sort of kick the dog moment where they do something that makes them inherently unlikable. But this is doing something where it does the exact inverse, and it makes them so untouchable, so likable outside of the cheating that it makes them absolutely unbearable. That's really interesting.
Moxxie, stop shaking. You're gonna shoot our only hellhound. Wow, I feel so
Hellhound.
lucky here. Just
And there's
take a
already
deep breath
crossbow bolts on the thing. Okay.
and let it out.
But it's a family. Under what circumstances would we ever need to kill a human family?
I mean, if that's what the client wants.
Maybe like a shitty dad. Or a mob family. That's understandable. But to eradicate an entire innocent, seemingly in this instance, upper middle...
So this is doing a good job also of giving us very fast character introduction and characterization, where we assume we're in hell. There's not going to be a lot of moral compasses. Is compasses or compasses the proper plural? Does not matter. It does not matter to my reaction. But it's showing that this is a little more nuanced, and this guy's got a heart to him, and that's already doing a good job providing some contrast with what we've seen. And yeah, just Vivziepop is really good at letting you know who characters are really quickly.
Eradicate an entire innocent, seemingly in this instance, upper middle class family bloodline?
Hey, you don't know they're innocent. This kid probably sets dogs on fire. Maybe this girl gets off to bullying Australian kids online, and this guy definitely watches. Exactly. Humans are fun.
So that's interesting because it's both setting the tone for the show of like, you can't trust humans, people are inherently unkind or ungood, but you also are seeing some characterization for, is it Luna? Is that her name? Luma? I don't know. Like what's she projecting here, where that's her default belief. Obviously she's had experiences that have shaped this. And yeah, I think that's an interesting beat that moves the story forward while also providing characterization.
This guy definitely watches. Exactly. Humans are full of secret nasties. It's why so many of them end up here. But guilty and innocent aren't our business, Mox. Killing who we're paid to is our business.
That's an interesting contrast between the Hellhound, Luna, and this character, where we see the same ideology, which is humans aren't to be trusted, but it's expressed in two very different ways, where you have like the same idea being put forth, but it's clear that the characters have different backstories, different things that are leading them to there. And that's conveyed through the dialogue, through the things that they're focusing on, where Luna was focusing on the personal details, and then this character is focusing on kind of the like the business side of things. Like, it's just our job.
Shoot the target. Mox, killing who we're paid to is our business. Shoot the target.
I just think it's a bit excessive, and we could be a bit more selective, is all.
Yeah, that's I want you to meet
Hey, you got him.
our newest client. Damn it, Moxxie! I just bought those eels.
I love that he's upset about the eels rather than the entire room being on fire. And let's see, taking in the environment, seeing if there's anything of note here. The bus is number 420. Nice. Yeah.
Bye, and don't worry, we'll get that skank in less than 24 hours or your first kill is free!
When did we start implementing
Okay.
that deal?
When you set fire to my office in front of a client, you fucking dipshit! Now someone please tell me that fancy book is still intact!
You mean
What book?
our only ticket?
Oh, wait, I need to read this. Goat and asshole in the living worlds. Come to IMP. Make sure you put this sign on the right side. Don't fuck this up. Also, payment may take a couple weeks because it comes in the mail. Speech to text. Blitzo. Okay, so that's a fun gag. That's really fun. But it's also showing like his characterization of him not being super great at his job, which we also saw in the last pilot. So I'm curious if that's going to carry over.
Someone please tell me that fancy book is still intact!
You mean our only ticket to the other side? Yeah, got it.
And that's why you're my favorite, Looney. You get a tweet now.
Ew, stop.
Oh,
You're so gross.
stop it. I get enough of that from my therapist.
It's built over. Get enough of that for my therapist. Oh, this says it's so rapid fire with the jokes that are coming. I was about to comment that their imp building is built over a condemned building, which to be condemned in hell has got to be pretty bad. There's also a sign in the back that says "Dick," and I don't know if it's offering or asking, but it has someone looking pretty confused.
Oh, lick some ass!
The expression is kick some ass. Blitz.
Mine's better.
Oh, fuck.
Oh boy.
That's gotta be her. This is too easy. Moxxie, do you want this one?
Me?
Yeah, this one's simple enough for you to handle. It's just a habit.
So, I already can tell from the setup. I'm pretty sure we're about to get her in the most innocent or something that's going to challenge Moxxie, I think is his name, because he's already seems to be the only one dealing with a conscience. So it's set up kind of conflict there to challenge that.
Mother who just got out
Yep,
of the
there we go.
hospital.
Was there a
Snooze, Moxxie.
child's head mounted on the wall?
Get out of the hospital.
Yes, there is, with guns. Okay.
Snooze you lose, Mox. And I gotcha.
Why are her eyes red?
Wait, are we actually killing a family?
No, don't be a puss. We're just killing a mother. We're ruining a family.
But, hold on, let's just...
Technically, anyone you kill is going to be a mother or a father, but that's the stupidest thing I've ever said. I was meaning to say anyone you kill has a mother and a father, and that's not even relevant to... And that's not... That was just a stupid comment all around. Let's just keep going and pretend I didn't say that.
Think about it.
Oh, he pushed it out of the way. Okay, so his moral compass is actively getting in the way. They have a spine for a lamp. She has red eyes. I don't trust something here. How did she live? Did she make a deal with the devil? Lucifer.
What was that, Ralphie?
I don't know, Martha. Whatever it is, there's gonna be tomorrow night's dinner.
They got so many guns. There's going to be a gun in that tray. Oh, no, there's not. Okay.
All right, kids, guns out!
Looks like we got rabbits to catch, youngins.
What the?
So I lived in Idaho for a couple of years, and it kind of just felt like that, honestly.
Fuck was that, Moxxie?
I'm sorry. They just seem so wholesome and happy. I panicked.
Oh, who the fuck is innocent?
So I've been told that this turns at some point into a bit of a character drama, and I think we're going to probably see early signs of what's going to be explored here even in the first episode, and I'm guessing Moxxie's moral compass and his panic is going to be a part of that.
Moxxie, from the moment of birth, you're already a parasite leeching off your mama's kids. Get the fuck over yourself, you baby dick prick! Ah, a new hole!
Ooh.
Scatter!
Scatter. So it's interesting because Blitz is being set up through the framing of who the real protagonist is, like who's driving this episode, but the moral framing and the theme seems to be around Moxxie.
Little critter, y'all can't hide long from me.
And we know she doesn't hesitate. Oh, but just got taken out by a bottle smash.
Oh,
Okay, yeah, they're definitely some kind of devil family. Huh.
well, hello, little ones. Aren't you cute?
It's not
Are they in an armchair? Like it's a corpse and there's arms next to them?
a new critter to play with.
Whiz.
Goodness. Oh! So I really was picking up on something with the child's head being mounted on the wall. Bless this mess. Oh, and there's like skin stretched everywhere. Okay, so this is fun. It's taking this concept of a character who seemed flawless and then just stretching the flaw as far as possible. Oh, this is... I, for one, am against skinning people, taking the hard stances here.
Oh, crumbs.
All right, Blitz, come on. Oh, they've made this so creepy. How do they make it creepy? Sound design is doing a lot of heavy work here. The lighting and kind of claustrophobic framing of things is also helping. But they also are keeping the mother off screen, so we don't know where she's going to come from. And all that comes together to create suspense, which is just a fun little thing here, explaining the bare basics of suspense. You probably already know it. The reverb that they're adding to her voice as well helps with that feeling of her being everywhere. It's a really quick to implement but effective technique.
Take that pango real quick. Just come let Mama Martha put a bullet in your pretty little skull.
Damn it.
Wait, Mama Martha? Why did she say that name? Gosh, that's a stupid joke. Okay.
This is a really bad time.
When isn't it a bad time, Blitzy?
Oh, we saw him in the pilot.
I've been meaning to follow up on our last little conversation regarding my grimoire.
What did you just call me?
My book, Blitzy. The book I was given to do my job that I have allowed you to use to do
Oh, so he knew that he stole it.
yours.
I can hear you, darling.
Shit!
Anywho, I have been thinking. You know, I have been permitting you to access the mortal realm less than legally for some time now, but I do need it back to
Oh.
fulfill my duties. I was thinking, what if we worked out some kind of exchange?
So why does he need it, and why does something about his design make me want to read the Guardians of Ga'Hoole series? I haven't thought about that since first grade.
Favors for favors. Doesn't that sound enticing?
You gotta stop using your fancy ass rich people talk, okay? I'm trying to concentrate. I'm not getting fucked in my A!
Then let me keep it simple. Once a month, on the full moon, you return the book to me, followed by a night of passionate fornication. And you get to keep it all the rest of the time, Sound fair, my little imp?
Fine.
Don't love that, but okay. So this is also doing a technique of... I usually call it cascading failures. I don't know what the actual term is. It's kind of adjacent to that, where we're not necessarily seeing a bunch of failures, but we're seeing a bunch of stakes being set up, where he's running for his life, he can't get heard, there's this person who's actively looking for him, so we have his life is at stake, but just having a character's life at stake is like the easiest way to make tension, and because it's so easy, people do it all the time, and because of that, it can feel kind of standard. So what they're doing is they're also creating thematic and plot tension here by having this conversation at the same time. Whereas it would be hard to justify this conversation with its own existence, like by its own merit, if it was just stopping the plot to have it. It would kind of feel like exposition. So by taking these two things that would be less than the sum, or that would be less effective on their own, it combines them into the same scene, which is kind of creative heavy lifting. It also makes them more than the sum of their parts. That's something that I've had to learn a lot in my own writing, is lots of times if a scene isn't working, or if I write my weakness is I love heart to hearts. I love writing those, but I would always stop my plots to have them, and it felt like I was stopping the plot to have them. It felt like I was just writing the story that the author wanted to write rather than the one that was promised. And so by using this principle that Vivzy Pop is doing here, and combining tension or other scenes with the stuff that needs to happen or that I want to happen, it's easier to make it more palatable and kind of synergize together.
Whatever.
Oh, Blitz, I'm so excited.
Fine, whatever.
Oh, Blitz, I'm so excited. I cannot wait to feel your slimy inside of my
Yeah. Oh, that's not good.
So you're a little devil, huh? Come to drag me and my kin to hell. Well,
So
today, Satan!
not today, Satan. There's a fun contrast going on here between the tension of the threat on his life from Martha and the ongoing dirty phone sex going on from the other guy. It's a pretty funny contrast.
Gonna send y'all back where you came from.
Oh, that's ominous.
Billy!
They have a live, laugh, love sign.
Oh, I had that
Burning
fucking
him.
shot. God damn it, Moxxie.
Satan, we return your filthy creatures back to the pits of hell. May the root of evil remain honored as we continue thy work.
And then Moxie's going to have to be the one to save him, which is a follow through on what was being thematically promised in just like the very first scene. Or maybe they burn to death. Oh, maybe they're immune to fire.
That's not exactly how it works, ladies. Sorry, your fire doesn't really hurt us, but I mean, I can take it if that'll get your dick hard.
Oh, that's a fun subversion. And I guess, hey, that was actually kind of set up because we didn't. That's why he wasn't scared of the fire earlier on, is because he knew it wasn't going to affect him. Like, it might affect the building, but the building's already condemned. Oh, that's really fun foreshadowing.
Shit. Well, I'll just shoot you in your smart-ass mouth.
That would be more effective.
Blitz!
Hey.
You're not getting your goddamn paycheck for this one, Mox.
Oh, and I like that they prioritize seeing each other. I wonder if they're going to take out the dad too. Because I would call that a loose
I'm
end.
Fine.
I'm sorry, sir. I compromised our objective and put us in harm's way. It won't happen again. I promise.
Apology accepted.
But if you ever pull a stunt like this again, I will fuck you and your wife.
Alrighty, job well done. Now let's get off.
Yeah, give me a moment. I need to get something I left at the house.
Okay, fine, but hurry up. Luna,
Oh, what did he leave?
We're ready to come home, dear.
Is he killing the kids? Oh, he's still going with the dirty talk.
Don't move.
What are you gonna do, little guy? Kill us?
I should.
Why would you doubt that he would? Because he just shot your wife through the face.
You people are monsters. But you should have a chance at a life and a purpose. Look at your children. They have their whole future ahead of them. You are going to face your crimes justly. I will call your earthly authorities, and they will make sure you are dealt with fairly. I'm handling this my way. Oh, shit. Do
It's the remote.
you have a phone to summon 911?
Yeah, it's in the kitchen.
Then
A,
what is
a phone to summon 911.
this for?
It's a universal remote. Got it for the kids?
Aw.
There he is.
Got it
Good
for the
wank-off
kids.
Session, Moxxie.
Excuse me?
Look, I don't care where you come in the living world. Just come to your job on time, all right? See you at the office.
You doing okay, sweetie?
Better
So,
now, honey. I think
there's a issue that this avoids that a lot of beginner writers have, which is not knowing when to start or end a scene. It's really common to start earlier than you need and end later than you need, but sometimes there's a lot of power by starting in the action or right before the action, but also ending earlier than you need is something I've been working on in my own writing, where I found I tend to over explain the ends of my chapters, and if I just take off like the last 2 paragraphs, it makes it a lot stronger. And so we're kind of left with the tension knowing that, like, if we look at where it ends, we get this character beat, this emotional twist of him being softened or having some kind of change happen here. And while there would be nothing wrong with seeing the follow through, and if we cut away at this moment every single time, it would feel cheap. Cutting away here leaves a lot of, I guess it leaves a question in the viewer's mind, which makes for better momentum going into the next scene.
The office.
You doing okay, sweetie?
better now, honey. I think I just needed a minute to process.
You have a good heart, honey. Just a fuzzy head.
I'm so curious what he did. Oh! I mean, what am I gonna do? Complain about tonal contrast in Helluva Boss? I mean, it's already been established. They told us earlier on, they promised with that very first scene, that's the game here, that's what we're doing. And it's using it effectively. Like, they weren't undercutting an emotional beat. They showed that he chose to spare them, like that was implied, and then the police just came and blew them up. Yeah. And he's all devastated. Killed the bitch is the is the banner.
Here's to another mission accomplished, and Moxxie finally learned not to fuck up.
And killing people isn't that big a deal if they try to kill you back.
That's messed up. But I paid for it.
Yeah, fuck that family.
Oh, that's so fun. That's so fun. So it was written by Brandon Rogers and Vivian Medrano. I assume Vivian is Vivsy Pop. Yeah, they're really good at getting you attached to characters really quickly in terms of just letting you know who they are, what they're about. And then I found the tonal contrast a lot smoother here than it was in Has Been. And I think a large part of that is Has Been opened up on like this storybook opening with like this grand scope, and it took a while to sort of build up into that tonal contrast, really until you saw Adam, maybe, or maybe in Happy Day in Hell you got some of it, whereas this promises it right away. It's also a lot more of an episodic structure, where I don't see a greater overarching plot quite yet. So yeah, that's really interesting. I'm curious if it's going to stay episodic. Like I said, I have heard that it becomes somewhat of a character drama, which I would be totally down for. I saw in Has Been that the writers definitely have the chops for that. They just, I think we're stuffing it into too small of a package there. But if they have the space to explore it here, that could be really compelling. Yeah, I'm just so excited to see what comes of this. Let me make sure there's no like post credits. Oh, the writer stars in it too. That's fun. Wow, there's so much work on this. And they thanked Patreon supporters too. Is this like a crowdfunded thing? I don't know anything about Helluva Boss, like what its story is, but this is so cool. I really enjoyed this, and what strikes me is I enjoyed it in a way that's completely different than how I enjoyed Has Been Hotel. But yeah, looking forward to going on to the next one. If you want to see that next one early, head over to Patreon. And if you're already on Patreon, thank you so much. I hope you're having a great day. And if you're not, things get better eventually. There's my moral of the story. And if they don't get better, we got a team of people here who will come into the real world and just kill someone for you.